Prophecies.
Hey, and
Maybe
welcome
I'm
back to
prophecies.
God's Fall Escape the Union. We are one member short this week, so I'm just going to go around real quick and introduce us, starting with Amity.
Hi, I'm Orla. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Amity, the demigod of redistribution.
And Ashrin.
Hi, my name is Mary. My pronouns are she, her, or they, them. And I play Ashrin, the demigod of strands, and her pronouns are she, her.
Excellent. Ashrin, could you go a little higher on your mic? Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make sure. I just want to make sure we can hear.
Is that any better?
There we go. Perfect. Excellent. And jumping over to Doro.
Hello, my name is Doug. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Doro Not, the god of travel.
Excellent. And down to Yara.
Hey, I am Tyler, and my pronouns are he, him.
I play myself in real life as well. I completely understand that
And I
instinct.
play Yara, the demigoddess of stewardship, whose pronouns are she, they.
Excellent. And last but not least, Diamond.
Hi, I'm James. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Diamond in the Rough, the demigod of trash, and her pronouns are she, her, or they, them.
All right, excellent. And who is doing the recap this week?
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Right?
Doro is.
Now, what's the
guest
free
star?
inspiration?
I mean, technically.
I
Wait,
could
you
do
want
it.
my recap?
Yeah,
You
who
want to
need
refer
I
to
could
guests
do
now.
it.
you? Okay,
I can do
Ashrin.
it.
All right, excellent. Ashrin, why don't you
Okay.
earn that inspiration?
I wasn't prepared, but I could do it. Thank goodness
Those are the
I write
best
all
ones.
of these up. Okay, so
I can do it if you don't want to.
No, I
don't
can
wanna
do
leave
it.
you.
I can do it. So Amity had a lovely encounter at the Temple of Tamora, where she met her fancy self, and let's see, Kensuke ate some confetti, and she learned how to make a deal with a god, namely give them something they wanted. Let's see. Back at the boat, like Diamond was pacing nervously. Doro had this really intense staring contest with the guards that ended up like almost in West Side Story knife fight kind of territory. Magnuson went off to get a pretzel spider, but encountered. Oh dear, we're now switched again.
James.
I,
I
have
got
no
it,
idea
don't
what
worry.
just happened.
It's because your camera turned off.
Okay,
I don't know why.
Amity got back to the boat and decided to climb up on the backside of it to find out what the hell was going on. Let's see. Inside, we have the sexy shark known as Jarlaxle talking to Ashrin and was trying to convince her of this exciting plan to get the statues out of the bottom of the ocean.
To
And
save
in-
Waterdeep, I believe.
To
was
save
the plan.
Waterdeep.
Yes, of
At
course.
least he says.
Yes.
Okay. Who's giving this recap?
Sorry, pardon
Jarlaxle?
me. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sidebar, of course.
Let's see. And in turn, he would take us to a place where we could look into other worlds and possibly get home from there. Let's see. We argue a lot this episode.
Mostly with Doro.
Well, and with each other about whether this is a good idea or not. Let's see. What else happened? Doro decided to teleport onto Jarlaxle's head and bridge with him, giving Jarlaxle a weird look into how to get to godhood.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which
basically he
is-
was shown the path to godhood in that moment, which sparked him being here in the first
Right.
place. Right. Yeah.
Right. So time traveling Doro did that somehow.
Wait, is that a time paradox?
No, he just, well, I mean, like he reached backwards through time, right? And linked with him in the past, a couple months in the past, and showed him this moment right now. And then and so past Jarlaxle, right, was shown how he could become a god by a god. He was shown that path to godhood, which is what the god of travel can do, show people paths, right? Or see paths or make connections. And so that's what happened. So Jarlaxle realized that in this moment, this is where he had to be. Now, this is all the foreknowledge he had. So from this point on, he's on his own. But up until now, he knew exactly what to do.
Right. And speaking of paths, Magnuson brought Doro and Ashrin into a bridge and tried to find a path back home to our union. Unfortunately, when we got there, or when we saw there, the big annoying upside down glowing pyramid of Barros cut us off, and so that was bad. So now we know that originally he wanted us back in the Union, but now he's trying to keep us away. So that's a little confusing. And then Doro tried to teleport us there, but he couldn't. So the god of travel is now useless. Sorry, Doro.
Okay.
Okay, that was a little harsh.
Harsh?
That
Harsh?
was like
Little
an
unnecessary.
unnecessary
A little
burn.
less useful.
little
Not
less
quite
useful.
as vital.
Well, I mean,
In
we
this
were hoping that it would
regard.
just poop, like go there.
Sure.
But now that can't happen.
Right.
So let's see what else happened. So outside the bridge, oh right, Jarlaxle has a submarine
Right.
for some reason. So outside the bridge, Yara cast Warding Wind, which made everything crazy. And Diamond, Amity, what? It made everything
Things were crazy before I cast the spell, first of all.
Crazier.
Crazier.
There's an yeah.
crazier.
Yeah.
Do not blame all the problems on Yara, is all I'm saying.
Right.
Okay,
Many.
not blame all the problems on everyone. I apologize. I was a little harsh today. So Magnuson and Ashrin are still in the bridge, and Doro has a knife to Jarlaxle's throat. Amity has a bow pointed at some drow who have guns pointed at us, because we know what guns are. And Diamond is ready to throw a bunch of shit at the bad guys, and Yara
Literally,
is
or-
watching
I mean-
Jalaxel.
Yeah, you guys are in a wide open part of the ship. There are like a couple entrances into this like living room area, right? You can see Drow at the doorways, ready to burst in. You can Jaraxel is half into the submarine, right? And you and Magnuson are both still in the bridge, right? Okay, hang on one second.
Did I miss anything?
I don't
I
believe
wasn't
so.
prepared.
I think that's everything.
I
Okay.
don't believe so. I think you're
Pretty much
covered.
everything.
So take your inspiration, right? And because unfortunately Chris can't be here today, this is what I'm going to do. So everything goes off at once. I'm going to have you guys roll initiative in a second, but the bridge, Magnuson loses his focus. You two are separated in the bridge. There's a burst of energy that almost blows you backwards, because that removal from the bridges can be rather violent. Mags is blown forward into Jaraxel, who just basically lets him fall into the submarine, gives a wry little smile, and drops down into the hatch and seals over. Everyone acts now, so I'd like you all to roll
Damn it,
initiative.
Chris.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Can
Yeah,
I clarify? I feel like given at least me and Doug
Yeah.
were like Doug had a knife to his throat. I had
Sure.
a bow pointed at him. Before he seals that hatch, I feel like we should be able to attack him.
Then this is what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Doro had
I'm
a
gonna
knife
say.
to his throat.
There's an action, and there is a dwarf being propelled towards Jaraxel. That's the surprise action, and then we'll see what happens after that. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What? Let me just roll for Jaraxel. Okay. This is ridiculous. All right. And then I'm going to roll for his people. Okay. So, what did everyone get?
Keeping track.
I've got, you know what? I've got a little combat tracker. So I might actually be able to do this week. We're going to find out, but
Tracking your own
I'd appreciate you
initiative.
doing it as well, just in case I screw it up. So let's see what happens. What did everyone get?
Yara got a 23.
Nice. Okay.
Amity got an 18.
And we got an 18.
Ashrin got a 17.
Asher got a 17. Okay.
Diamond got a 13.
Diamond got a 13. And of course, there's no Magnuson. I don't know why I'm I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
And
He's not here.
Doro also got a 13.
And Doro got a 13 as well.
But his is slightly higher.
Right.
Thank you.
But he goes before me.
Right. Gotcha. All right. For some reason, the Drow soldiers were not paying attention.
They were too encapsulated by the warding wind, obviously.
Right. Exactly. Yes. The chaotic wind did exactly what you needed it to do. All right. I'm using the tracker on D&D Beyond because I've never tried it before. So let's see if this works. First person to go is going to be Yara. So the bridge
Would that
breaks.
work with the D&D Beyond overlay?
Was that?
Would that work with the D&D Beyond overlay?
I honestly have no idea. I have no idea if it does or not. Maybe we'll see what happens because it's tied into it. So if it is, it'll work. But I don't think so. We'll see. So the first person to act is Yara.
Yara turns to Amity and says, I need you to let me borrow some of your power. And then,
Fuck it. Go for it.
okay.
But I need
so-
to focus. So just like, take what you need, but I need to focus here,
Well,
bud.
also you have to. I mean, like if you're going to form a bridge, you have to do it on your turn. You
Right, you have
can't.
to do it on Amity's turn.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I
Gotcha.
Amity or Orla, would you prefer if I did it now or on your turn?
Well, I kind of want to shoot stuff on my turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a hand on the top of Amity's head
Okay.
because that's the first thing I can touch, and I'm going to initiate a bridge.
All right. Excellent.
And that's an action, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Well, here's my roll.
Oh, should I roll my divinity as well? then?
Yes. To see if it to make
That's
sure that you
a
all.
unnatural 20.
A natural 20 is good. All right. Good start.
It's advantage.
Yeah, you get advantage.
I mean,
Cool.
so,
That's a 17 for me.
That's fine as well. Yeah, instantly. You guys are getting used to this also because the bridges never let you down. So you all just link and it's fine. No problems whatsoever. Vroom.
all right. As a bonus action, I'm gonna keep that bridge held. I'm gonna save it for next round.
Right.
But as a bonus action, I'd like to use my Fey Presence ability,
Okay.
which as an action, let me explain it.
I think so,
Basically, I
yeah.
get to either intimidate or charm some people,
Okay.
and I want to try and intimidate the drow.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
So you watch as the bridge is forming, and she's just trying to like siphon a little bit of power from Amity, and you see her eyes go black,
Yeah.
and 3 voices come out of her at once. One is the matron, one is the mother, and one is hers. And she says to the drow, "If you fight us, you will meet your gods, and they will show no mercy."
It's cool. I mean, it's like effective at all, right? Like, you know, this deep guttural voice comes out of you and just shakes off the wooden walls. But the drow are steely and also not very susceptible to this kind of thing. Like, they play these games too, right? The way that they got you on board was via trickery and, you know, and illusion. So they all kind of squint and you just hear pistols cock behind
Well,
doorways.
They made their choice.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, you gave them an option. That's
Yeah.
all that can be said.
All right.
And that's
So-
the end of my turn.
And then after that, a dwarf is flown past you, and Jaraxel is going to make a movement. So, Doro, you have a knife to Jaraxel's throat. I would assume that you two are then grappling with each other. So he's going
what
to try
was
and
awesome.
break out of that grapple. And he's going to definitely pick his dex roll as opposed to his strength.
Jogging.
And okay, so he rolled a 10, 13.
48. Oh, okay.
No, just a 13.
What do I add to it though? Just
You have to add you have to add your strength
Dex.
because you're the one in
Athletics.
I have
charge
to
of
use
it.
strength. Oh,
Or
disregard
athletics.
that roll.
Yeah.
All right, disregard that roll.
Okay.
It's gonna be worse. He's gonna get out. I'm a halfling, guys. What do you want?
We got 1 point higher.
Pretty close.
So what'd you get?
Wow. 9.
Oh no! Well,
Even
what's
with
your
athletics?
even with your athletics?
He only has a +1 in athletics.
Womp
Yeah.
womp. Okay, so sadly, Jaraxel is able to slide out, kind of moves his way out from your knife, and as you're reacting, the dwarf comes barreling through, knocks you backward, falls into the submarine, and for Jaraxel's action, he's just going to smile, give you a little finger wave, drop down into the submarine, and the hatch slams shut on top of him.
This is so confusing. I was arguing to help him. Why would this happen?
That's true. You were arguing
I'm
to
really
help them.
confused by what's all going on right now.
Draxel has a very particular thing he wants, and he'll get it however he wants. And if he'd rather have that than a big fight, frankly, so he's just gonna go for it. So after you would be Ashford. After Jaraxel would be Ashford.
So is he fully gone now?
I thought I was
no.
about ahead of Ashton.
Do I have the? Hang on.
Yes, you're ahead of me.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was an 18.
Yes, you're right. It's right here on my sheet. So sorry, Amity would be next.
So that's not great. Appears to be kidnapping Mags. Not fantastic. So I'm gonna be like, you guys got this, right? And run over to the hatch.
Right.
And try and get through the hatch. Is it like
Amity, we're
openable?
bridging.
We're only gonna be 10 feet apart. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean you can. Yeah, I would say that you guys can maintain it within,
Yeah,
like,
because we were standing
square of
on
each
top
other.
of the submarine.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
only
Okay,
only
that's
moving
right.
about 10
That's
feet
right. You're
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
maximum.
So what do you are
To
you
get
are
to
you
the
trying to
hatch.
open the hatch? Is
Try
that
to
what you're
open
trying
the
to do?
hatch, yeah.
I would like you to roll strength.
Okay, athletics maybe.
Sure, absolutely.
Excellent. 12.
Yeah, it's just, you know, there's one of those big old wheels on top, and with all your strength, but nothing. It doesn't even budge, and water has now splashed around your ankles.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action cast Divine Favor on myself,
Okay.
and then scream, "I'm gonna keep trying to save Mags. Shoot the dudes!" And then I'm like,
Excellent leadership. Shoot the dudes. Done and
Shoot the
done.
dudes.
Right. It's not. Well, I guess it is all dudes because his crew is all. That's part of like the
gender
thing.
neutral use of the term dudes. in this
I think
context?
yeah, but isn't Draxel's a crew like all like guy
They
drow
are
because
all
they
men.
had to
are
run
canonically
away.
all men, yes.
Right,
That's
yeah.
the reason
They're
they
all
left
men because
Negrini
because the Drow
because-
society is like matriarchal. and,
Matriarchal.
Which
you know.
Yeah.
I always interpreted as like just like it's just like him and his like 12 boyfriends, right? That are just like sea pirates.
I mean, that's the galaxy brain interpretation.
That is,
honestly.
yeah. But either way, canonically all dudes.
Look,
Totally.
broke interpretation is actual way Drow society works in the Forgotten Realms.
Right.
Woke interpretation, Draxel just has 12 boyfriends.
has 12 boyfriends. That's exactly, and they
Yeah.
all run a fancy pirate ship with them.
Exactly.
Okay. All right,
When
perfect.
did we get to play that game?
Right
Want to be
now.
one of Jaraxel's boyfriends? That
Just
sounds like
like-
fun.
We'll just put this to the side, and we're gonna play
Do that
Jaraxel
one
and his many
shot.
boyfriends.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Let's do
We
that.
all
I'll
have
put
different
Draxel
boyfriends.
and his many boyfriends as a one-shot. Heck yeah.
Right now.
Like
100%
a
on board for
pirate
that.
daddy delight.
You
Right.
have
Right. Every
Alright, you
game.
have stats for them, right?
Every game begins like it's gonna begin like Charlie's Angels, where I'm like, "Hello, boyfriends. Please, here's the plan for this week." It'd be
Oh.
This
amazing.
sounds awesome.
Yeah, Rob, that sounds actually really fun.
It really does. It
There's
really
no
does.
reason we can't do that right now.
No, there's so many reasons, but however, I can promise you that I am absolutely going to write a little side quest, Draxel and as many boyfriends. It's 100% going to happen.
Yes!
We're
Yes!
going to play that.
If you want to play that side quest,
Right.
check out Patreon.
In the new year, right? All right, so
Patreon.com.
speaking of Draxel's boyfriends, they are definitely going to fire this round. So after Amity, I think you're all done, right? You did all your little
Yeah, that was it. That's
Amity
all I
things.
can do. Have an
Ashwin,
action,
you're up.
bonus action, and some swearing.
Okay, I have
right.
a question.
Swearing is
How
always a
much-
free action.
How much does the submarine weigh?
A lot. Like,
Okay.
what is your?
Submarine could weigh subs.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, several tons
Okay,
Oh,
never
minimum.
mind then.
Yeah,
Are you thinking reverse gravity?
I was thinking levitate, but it's too heavy.
yeah. Sadly, yeah, it's a big ass thing.
Reverse gravity.
Was it obvious if the hatch was locked, or is it just heavy?
I mean, with you like there wouldn't be a visible lock, but you might be able to hear it. So go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
Hear the lock?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
it goes chunk.
Yeah.
14.
I mean, I suppose like there's a lot of noises it's making right now, but you think you heard it lock.
Okay. Ashrin is gonna run over there and put her hands on the top of it and cast knock.
Oh, excellent, outstanding. Okay, yeah. So you put your hand. So how does this manifest?
I think it's kind of like a key where all of her strands go inside and try to push all the things where they should belong.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. So just kind of dives into this hatch, and you just kind of tinker around for a minute. Ashton's like frowning and touching different parts, and then you hear this
Uses a
large
glass
mechanical
tumbler from
slam.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Hang on. And then just like a ka-chunk, and you know that the hatch has been opened.
Okay. And that is an action. So I wouldn't be able to open it this round.
Okay. Just unlock it. Yep.
Just unlock it.
But it's
as-
still going to take a strength roll to open it.
As a bonus action, I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Amity
Nice.
so that maybe she can open it.
Right. All right. Excellent. So after you, it's going to be Diamond.
Oh no, it'd be Doro.
I'm sorry. After you is going to be Doro.
I guess that D&D Beyond thing ain't working.
No, it's just that you're both down at 13, and I didn't add a modifier. It's don't worry. I'm learning. I'm getting there.
Okay. He took their friends. Or he took their friend.
Yep, Magnuson went tumbling in.
She just did that to the hatch, so that's open. And now she's singing at her.
Yeah.
I can't see into the sub, can I?
You cannot see into the submarine.
There's no like windows or.
I mean, there's not on this, like not on the top of it, right? So none that you can
Right.
see.
A sunroof on this submarine?
There's no sunroof on this submarine. No, there are no screen doors.
Does it?
But-
There's not like a periscope. I can't like.
I mean, no, there's no periscope, no. But as you're like looking at it and watching it, it's beginning to sink, right? So water is now gathering and rushing up against you, and these two translucent wings are forming on either side of it, like a large manta ray.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's a cool design, actually.
It
Yeah,
is a
that's
cool
really
design. Yeah. And of course, it's completely like, hello, I am a submarine, because of course that's how Jarlaxle's
Yeah.
submarine would be, right?
Nothing. No way Jarlaxle's submarine would be low key in any way. shape,
No,
or
no, pay attention to me.
In
I am
what
a
way is
submarine.
the submarine saying, hello, I am a submarine?
Hello.
physically out loud with its mouth.
I'm just gonna sneak up through your waters. You don't mind, do you? Okay, goodbye. Like that's how his submarine would be.
Bluebeard's cousin. So I'm going to assist with opening the hatch, I guess.
Okay.
Is it fair to say that it looks like she's running over to try and open this hatch?
I mean, Amity's got it in both hands with her
Holding
like,
Yeah.
feet up on it,
Okay,
leaning
I'll
all the way
help.
back. Yeah.
I'll help. I'll help
right.
open it.
Excellent. Then I would like you to roll strength or athletics.
Well,
With
let me rephrase
advantage
that then.
because I'm doing it too?
I'm
no.
gonna pretend to help then.
Maybe
I
next
loosened
round.
it like a jar?
Maybe next round. How about that? Let's give him a straight roll for this one.
I don't think there's enough rounds in this fucking game for me to win a strength roll. But
Well, it
okay.
is. I do like the idea of the two halflings trying so hard to open this
Right?
hatch. Yeah,
My
happened here,
strength is
folks?
good. I just rolled bad.
right. That's fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
respectable.
Was that a 16? Right?
Athletic.
Oh, I add a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole one
I
extra
do?
point in
Wow.
there. Yeah.
Whoa!
It's all those sit-ups. All right, so I would say that with the addition to Doro, you guys are able to chunk and pop this hatch open. All right, and you are looking now down into the submarine.
In!
No, it's a submarine.
I mean, you have movement. You can drop down into it, and then everyone on their turn can follow you.
I
Hold
teleport
on, how do I
to
meet
it.
Tyler?
Sure. So, yeah, you just vanish from where you are, and you
down
appear in the submarine. You have no more actions this round, but from your point of view, you're about like I would say midway, so you can go, forward into the ship or back into the ship
Oh, gotcha,
from where you
gotcha.
are. Yeah.
I'm actually waiting for everyone to get into the submarine.
Really? You're not just gonna rush? All right, excellent. There's a first time for everything. Okay,
There's
so
a gang
old
of
man Doro.
This is
Right.
different Doro.
right.
Different
So
time.
There's a gang of us going to stop this guy,
Sure.
not just Doro. So
strategic Doro vanishes from where he is, appears inside the sub just in time before all the drow fire. So you vanish and 4 guns go off. They're gonna shoot at the people at the hatch first. So they're gonna shoot at Amity and Ashrin.
Nice.
Fucking try it.
Yeah. First one's
What does Yara's wind do to them?
It's still up. Well, if they fire at me, it's gonna
only
be
at you.
disadvantage. Well,
Oh, right,
it's
you guys-
everyone within. So me and Diamond
Yeah.
basically, because Amity left.
Well, hold on. I'm only we established I'm 10 feet away from you. So how
yeah.
big is
You guys
the
are like
way
really
around?
close to
10
each other.
It's a 10-foot circle. So
Okay,
what
I would
she-
say you're all in that. I would
Okay,
say so
cool.
because like you're all kind of huddled around this submarine. You were on top of it as it came up. So I would
Cool.
say that does work. So they have disadvantage to fire At both of you.
Ranged
All right.
weapons, yes. And
Good enough.
Amity would also have disadvantage.
It's okay, Amity. You still have Kintsugi. I was gonna have him impose disadvantage because he can do that.
That's nice.
But you're in the wind wall.
All right,
Yeah.
then they are going to fire with their pistols. First one fires. It gets a 17 and 6. Okay. Amity, the first one's definitely going to hit you, I assume. 16 plus 7 is 23.
Yeah, just about.
All right, so 2 of them fire at you. That's going to be a 6 and
God.
a 16. So the second one is going to be a 13.
No.
No. All right. So a bullet just tears into your shoulder as these very, very loud pistols go off, especially indoors. Like that would be incredibly loud. And that's gonna do. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just looking it up now. All right, 1d10 plus 4, and then possibly.
Oof, but not the worst.
Well, hang on. So
Okay.
Yeah, so 13 points of damage that bites into your shoulder, and there's like, the immediate pain, but then right after that, the wound burns as this bubbling green ichor seeps out of the back of your shoulder, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Uh-oh.
Fucking drow.
Always with the fucking poison.
They're drow.
Oh,
Yeah.
not good.
Ooh.
That is a 10.
Oh dear.
The old
So
10.
in addition, so you kind of like ow, and then you feel woozy as you take an additional 11 points of damage as the poison courses through you.
It's all right.
All
This
right.
went to inconvenience to bad very quickly.
All right. Once I shoot your Alexa, I'll heal up.
Yeah. You instantly heals as soon as you shoot him in the
Revenge
face.
will keep me alive.
All
Well,
right.
no, literally, I have an ability.
Right.
Oh.
And then 2 more fire at Ashrin. Oops, sorry. Rolled the wrong thing there. Excuse me.
I'll take those. That's
Yeah,
fine.
right. So that'd be a 15 and a 17. Okay, one of them hits you. The second one fires. And that's going to be a 10. Does the 10 hit you?
Not hit.
Okay. So the first bullet strikes you, you kind of roll, and the second one just whizzes past your neck. And you take 8 points of damage that just kind of rips along the back of your shoulder, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not
Wow.
20.
Surface wound.
Nice.
It did not cut deep, so the poison does not get into you. You just take that initial hit, and you can hear them reloading. And they are all still tucked behind doorways, like they're not coming into the room. They're just opening a fire. So after that would be back to the top of the round.
Now it'd be me, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. No. You know what? Ashford, this is not working. Just go ahead and tell us who's next.
Oh, I wasn't keeping track.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
That's all right. I'll figure it
Diamond
out.
was after Doro.
Right. Gotcha. So I
Yes.
think I think Diamond should have gone before the Drow then, right? Okay.
It's fine.
Sorry about that.
This works out fine.
All right. Good.
Diamond, gonna look around. So up off the sub is currently Yara and me, right?
Yes.
What would I need to do to pick Yara up and jump down to the sub and take her with?
I think you could do that easily. As long as Yara is going to agree with that. As long as Yara's not going to fight you, I think that would be fine.
I prefer you not, but
I think it's a good idea. We gotta go.
so we're going into the submarine.
Yeah, we're
Where they
gonna
can't
steal
shoot
a
you.
submarine. We're gonna steal this dude's submarine.
Okay.
It's gonna be our submarine now.
Fuck yeah.
All I have to
Okay.
do is teleport him outside and he'll drown.
Exactly. It's gonna be great.
That's actually, yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, sure. I won't fight you.
Yeah, so
I trust my friends.
and Diamond just looks. It's like, may I have your consent, please?
Sure.
Yeah, so she just like goes over and just like immediately like ducks down, just throws you over one shoulder. And
I was
as she
hoping
does
it was
so,
a
you can feel,
fireman's carry. Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm pleased. That's perfect.
As she does so, she like leaps onto the top of the submarine here, and as she so you can feel a hand like press against your back there for a moment, Yara. She is going to sink one of her sigils made of metal into the back of your clothing there and cast Sanctuary on you as a bonus action. Then as she scurries over, she is going to look at like the bubbling wound on Amity's shoulder and just make like a no sound and like reach over, and as her main action, she's going to cast Lesser Restoration to cure you of poison.
Hey!
Kill me, catch me! It's what I do.
Just going to fix all the things. Okay, everyone's fine. Reset.
Yes. Yeah. So she's just gonna go to the hatch and just if I have the movement for it here, just like slide down the ladder inside and drop in, and then like look up and wait for everybody else to come through.
Absolutely. That is a ninja-like move. I love it, and you're easily able to do all of that. Good job.
That's Diamond's turn then.
Excellent. All right, then after you, we go back to the top of the round, and Yara, you just got scooped up, drops into a submarine, and put down. You are now looking north, right, to another hatch about 20 feet away. So there's a hallway. It branches off to the right and left, 10 feet up, and then there's a hatch in front of that and a closed door. And then to the south, it goes 10 feet back to a hatch.
I'm going to be right behind you, so don't worry about the bridge. I'm going to stay with you.
Okay, so as she's looking around, she begins to call upon her friends of the woods.
Okay.
And she's going to use the bridge in order to cast Summon Animals.
Okay.
And she's going to summon 2 large beasts. These 2 large beasts are saber-toothed tigers.
Okay, you're going to summon. So now. So are you calling them, or are you?
So the spell itself is like their face spirits that turn into these animals.
Perfect.
So she's kind of using her like warlock influence to call some face spirits. Be like, I need something big and strong right now.
Sure. Okay.
So,
now the passage you have dropped down to is not wide. So a tiger, a saber-toothed tiger.
No, I'm sorry. They're above us.
They're above you. So where are they?
No.
On the ship?
In the submarine? Yeah, they're on the ship, and they're going to be taking care of the drow.
That makes okay. That mean it could have gone either way. Like you could have put them in there, but they would have taken up the whole hallway. So I'm glad that this does make more sense.
Been so funny though.
Right. So there's like this swirl of this fog that's still kind of whipping all around you, and then it just solidifies into a pair of fucking tigers that just leap out of nowhere, growl, and go charging after the drow. Can they attack this round as well, or can they just be summoned?
I think they technically get their own initiative, but if you wanted them to attack this round, they
roll them into the initiative. Go ahead.
Cool. 1 second.
Imagine being Jarlaxle's boyfriends right now. Like you had everything going good. You're like everyone had a loaded gun. You're like, we've got this situation handled. Then everyone jumps into a sub, and now there's some saber-toothed tigers on here. And it's just like, this wasn't what we signed up for, Jarlax.
Amity bleeding to death is just like, I'm going to ruin this whole man's life.
That's pretty much what's happening.
Its entire career.
So a pair of saber-toothed tigers appear in the room. They're gonna attack on this round in order. So I assume that's everything you can do? Let's move?
I'll move further into the...
You can move up to the. You can move up to either door.
Yeah, I'll do one of the doors. I don't know which one's less blocked. The one that's less blocked.
So both look like a very similar door. It's just a metal door in a wall with another round, turny hatch. One is 20 feet ahead of you towards where you assume the front of the submarine would be, and then there's one 10 feet behind you. The passage is about 5 feet wide, so you have to kind of slide past. To get to the, to the
many
front.
Things that I would want to do very difficult, but
it also makes it a little easier that you're in there with a diamond is can kind of compress like a cat and take up a lot less room than you'd expect them to. And Amity and Doro, I mean, it's really this is a spacious, submarine for them.
Till Asher gets there.
Right.
So I'll go 10 feet back, and then that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, so you move up to that hatch, and then when you get up to the door, there's a big round turny dealy that you assume opens it, right? And then next to it is a laid, there's laid a glass. So there's this, it looks like, what's the word for it? Where there's colored a glass. What is it?
Oh,
stained.
like in
it's
churches.
stained glass. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. So there's a kind of a a glass panel that has 5 wedges of color, right? Next to it in kind of a circle. All right. So after Yara
it's the
is
door to Howl's castle.
so after Yara is going to be Jar Laxel. So you guys hear this tinny voice come over speakers in the area you're in.
I'm so pleased that we have company aboard my ship. Everyone, take your seats. Prepare for launch. Going down.
And you hear like bells and whistles go off and dive, dive, dive as the ship sinks under the water. Water begins to pour into the hatch around you, and then there's like a vroom of force energy as a wall of shimmering rainbow energy appears between you and the outside.
I don't think Ashrin and Amity are in the
Oh,
boat.
we are
yet.
still outside.
Yes, you are still outside the boat.
And the
correct.
hatch is still open.
Yep.
Hatch is still open because we are still standing outside. So.
Yep. So after Jarlaxle then is going to be Amity.
So Amity's gonna, grab hold of Ashran's arm, jump down the hole, dragging Ashran behind her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, please.
And when I hit the bottom, do I get any sense of where this ship would be steered from? I obviously don't know anything
Sure.
about this kind of vehicle, but could I make an educated guess as to where I think it's being piloted from?
So when
Like
you
any kind of guess.
when you grab Ashran,
So
and
don't take my side, Doug. Come on, don't shake
when
your head.
when
shaking your
you
head.
when you grab Ashran and you jump down into
Yeah.
the hole, you can see that the lid is already on its own, beginning to slowly shut again. Right? You
Yeah.
jump through this energy field, and like the water was already up to your knees. Right?
Yeah.
It passes over your body, strips all the water out of you, so you land dry. Right? And then it just slams
Unpleasant.
shut above you and closes as you're rapidly descending. You're at about a 30-degree angle right now, and you're pretty sure that, like, if it's like any other vessel, the front of it would be where they'd be driving it.
Yeah, okay. So I want to head towards the door that is at the front.
Okay, so you get to this big, you're all kind of like, crowded around this big iron door in front of you. It appears, it just a casual tug on the ring clearly indicates that it's locked.
Do I
I'm
see...
sorry, but this is captains only. You understand. Please take your seats. We'll be arriving shortly.
So I'm gonna I kind of call over my shoulder to Ashran, being like, "We're gonna need another one of your," and then I yell through the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Hey, Jarlaxle, yesterday you saw us kill a Trask.
I did.
And you think we have a problem with your door? For the crime of being too stupid to live, I declare you my enemy." And my bow lights up.
Right? As your bow lights up, there's a little crackle. And he's like,
I do not expect you to be held back by a door. It is a temporary measure, but
Shut up!
and then you hear
You
a
can talk when I'm
click.
done killing you.
When you hear a click of a gun as he presses a pistol up against Magnuson's forehead.
however, should any of you come inside, your friend will find himself with some new holes.
Orla needs to not make a joke. And yeah, see how that works out for you. Really easy to shoot a god, you dumb shit.
It seems pretty, he seems pretty convinced it is. Like they can all try.
And anyway, she's just stepping aside, letting Ash run through. That's my whole turn.
All right. I would say you guys can. I mean, you're not really in initiative. Oh no, I guess the tigers would be. So
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Now you have to run combat
Right.
by yourself. They summon
Right.
tigers and the NPCs.
Well,
So
I was only gonna say because Ash runs after me in initiative.
right, exactly. Well, you both are in the submarine. So, Action, what would you like to do then?
I want to look at Amity and
Right.
go, we're still doing this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Max is tough. He can take it. Let's fucking kill this guy.
Okay.
If he can take a shot to the head.
Yeah.
I don't even have to move. I can cast knock from, 60 feet away?
Sure.
So I will open that door.
All right. Then you reach out. There's a click. There's a release of pressure. A door swings open, and as soon as it cracks open, bang, like a gunshot goes off. And you hear a thud on the ground.
And so that's my action.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I go to where I can see Magnuson?
Yeah. So you move to the door, and as it's sliding open, you lean in and press hard. And inside, there's like a big glass dome in this this area where there's a couple seats and all this kind of lattice work all around you in this multifaceted colored glass dome looking out into the ocean as this thing dives down. And laid in front of you is Magnuson on the floor with his head blasted open and blood seeping into the ground all around you.
As a bonus action, I want to cast Healing Word on him.
Okay, so you lean down to cast Healing Word. So you step into the chamber. The
You can do
door.
it from 60 feet away.
Yeah, I don't have to. I just need
Oh.
to see him.
All right, excellent. So you reach out to do it, and as you reach out to do it, there's some weird, interference where it doesn't feel like it's working, and Magnuson's body shimmers and then vanishes, and now you're looking at just a storeroom.
Illusions.
I had a feeling. There's no way he's just gonna waste.
Yeah, he's not gonna kill his only leverage. That's why he was going through the door. Because he knows we'll instantly murder him.
I'm gonna look to Doro and say, if you can get me to him, I can heal him. And I think that's the end of my turn. Did the Healing Word that I didn't cast cost the spell slot?
No, I would say not, because it never went off. There was nothing to connect
Okay.
to, right?
Okay. So that's the end of my turn.
All right. So after Ashrin is
It's
Diamond.
Doro.
Is Doro.
No, it's Doro,
It's
Diamond,
Doro, and
then
then
the
Diamond.
Dragoons.
Rom, you're fired.
No, no,
Oh, really?
Doro,
Everyone roll Call of Cthulhu.
It goes
Whose
Yara,
boyfriend do you wanna be?
Jarlaxle, Amity,
Right.
Ashrin, Doro, Diamond, Drow.
All right.
and then Sabretooth Tiger after the draft.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
I thought they went on your turn.
They go on initiative 13.
I mean, you guys are in the submarine and it's lowering, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be as it's lowering, you hear some growls and shots go off, and we're not going to we're just going to have that fade into the background as we focus on you all.
Can we do it one time, please? Can we do it one time?
There's a lot for us to manage in these 2 hours. Let's just have it be. It's cool. It's
Okay.
it's cinematic.
Okay.
I'll have you describe it. Lots of tigers tear the shit out of Drow. We're just gonna have that kind of be up there as we cut
Okay.
down the action down here.
That'll also be in the one shot that we're
That's
going to be.
right. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll just have this talk, after they all, I guess, have a giant fuck bed. Oh, I have this scar from the saber-toothed tiger. I also have a scar from the deadly saber-toothed tiger.
Oh, wow. Let's kiss.
Mwah, mwah. It's basically going to be the whole episode, right? All right, so the submarine is sinking down, and Doro, it's your turn. You basically saw the same thing she saw when she opened the door. You all initially saw this beautiful, control room looking out into the ocean, and then Mags lying dead on the floor with his head, with his brains blown out, and then it just shimmered and vanished. It was clearly an illusion.
So, what's this dome that's in there?
There is no
glass,
dome.
or-
It's just a room. It's just a a storage room. So where you were looking into a, what you thought was the control room, it's not. It's just like a part of the ship.
Okay. I wonder if this would work. How about we use Find the Way on Jaraxel?
All right, excellent. So you just reach down. How you describe how this works?
Okay. I, out of frustration, just do it type of thing. No announcement or anything like that.
Yeah.
I just take my hands up in the air and then slam them down on the ground, and then light from my hands flows out to the path leading between me and Jaraxel.
So there's, these crackling bolts of astral energy fire out from your fingertips, crackle along the ground, and just before they get to that front area, they just sink into the floor, and the edges of a secret compartment of some sort of secret hatch are now illuminated in front of you, just in front of that room.
I point at it and I look at Amity and say, "Get him."
All right. Any other actions then, Doro?
No, that's it.
Okay. So after Doro, I believe after Doro then is Diamond?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Excellent. All right.
Let's see here. What do I want to have Diamond do? On the way down, where to? Okay, I'm fucking thinking. Diamond is going to, make sure that the hatch up at the top is properly closed, so that way
Right.
we are, properly encapsulated.
You look up
then,
as it
get her back down.
You believe that's shut.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Those are
as long
shut
as we don't have
sounds.
to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about dying horribly due to water pressure immediately.
Right.
And then in that case, she'll skitter over. She is going to, she's hanging around you, Amity, and as Doro says that, she's going to briefly. You feel her poking at your shoulder a little bit there. She's going to press a raccoony hand against your shoulder there, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Good.
So
Because
take
now that
that
he's
7
talking a
HP.
big game, but I have 17 hit points right now.
That regains 7 HP at least.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So you are no longer bleeding, basically.
Yeah. You're no longer poisoned. You're no longer bleeding horribly.
Yep.
You feel as part of the wound sort of seals shut up, most of the way at least, and then Diamond looks at it and just makes a noise and just says, "I will need more time to get this better, but that should work for the time being, I think." And then she is going to she's just going to spend the rest of her action, or the rest of her turn here, just looking around, trying to get a feel for this thing. Actually, wait, do I have the action economy for that? 1 second.
To look around? Yeah.
Well, I was gonna see about potentially casting another spell, but they're both.
Yeah, I think
they take too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take too long. So, or take a full action. So no, I can't do that. So she is just gonna generally look around and try to get an idea of how this thing works or how this place works.
Sure. I would like you to roll. How would you? So roll me either a perception or an investigation or a straight intelligence. Any of those.
Okay.
Or an athletics or.
You know who would really
Arcana.
understand how this would work? A sailor. Too bad we don't have a sailor here with us.
Well,
Mags.
what would a sailor know
Mags.
about a
I think
submarine?
Diamond is the person because a boat and a submarine have
Are very
little in
different
common.
things. Yeah, they're
You're telling
just
me the dwarves
You
up
heard
north
Aram
in the
try and talk
Arctic?
about boats?
they're just not the same thing. Yeah, it's like there's there are some principles, but it's a vessel that holds people. But otherwise than that,
I was originally trying to guilt Mags for when he's
boss.
watching this.
yeah, I don't think it would have helped much. Sadly, it'd been
Okay.
well, it's a boat right until it sinks, and then it's no longer a boat. I can't help you. That's the
I'm
best
just saying,
you're
I
gonna
think a
get.
public bus has more in common with a submarine than the average sailing boat.
Right. All right, so what did you
So
get?
I got a
David?
16 on an investigation.
Okay, so as you're like glancing through this area, you can see you definitely like, you touch one of the pipes and it's very hot, and you pull your hand away and you can see little puffs of steam coming out of the cracks here and there. So it's clearly as there's some sort of steam power that runs through this vessel, and obviously magic as well.
Yeah. So at that, Diven sort of like looking around says, for the record, just so we are all clear, she like looks back and at everyone. She says, I am pretty sure I could break this.
Well,
Like the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
That seems
she
seems
just shrugs.
safe. Right. I could doom us all and kill us. Just so you know.
Just so you know.
All right, is that all of Diamond's actions?
Yeah, that's everything. So
Okay. Then that's everyone left in the round, correct?
Yeah, well, there's the drow and the tigers.
Yeah, so
Or
there's some
fighting.
like growl. So describe the scene, Yara. What happens up there?
Thank you. So as we are diving underneath, they easily hop off into the docks. And then the drow are like, they're God. Kind of like this moment of just like the drow looking at the saber-tooth tigers, the saber-tooth tigers looking at the drow. The first move is the saber-tooth tigers as they start charging, and the drow are starting to shoot, trying to shoot at the saber-tooth tigers, but they're very agile, they're very quick. One does get shot, but he just shrugs it off anyways and keeps going, and they pounce on a couple of them and start ripping into them, and then it's kind of just like fades back into the. Thank you.
There's like you see like a shot of the top of the deck, and there's just like a bloody drow hand that grabs the edge, and then there's a yell, and it gets dragged back under. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, so that chaos is happening above you, and as the ship descends, I guess we're back at the top of the round, and Yara, it's your action.
Ours action. All right, so there's these glass window panes, right? And they're all going one direction. We haven't really checked out the back, have we?
No, you have not checked out the back yet.
Okay. But we definitely know that Jorlaxel is the front of the ship.
Down in the secret compartment.
You're assuming down in that compartment that was just revealed. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I have an idea. And so she's going to speak up and she's going to say, I could create plants in here if you think that would help. And so her idea is, she explains it, is to like create vines and stuff inside of the metal trappings in order to kind of make it more difficult for the sub to work. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it was just something.
Well, we're still in it, maybe. Because then we'll be in a broken submarine under the sea.
Yeah, not really. Doesn't really explain much to Yara, unfortunately.
As in, how many just says, no.
Right.
Okay, I will hold action until I can do something useful. How does that sound?
Right. So just like she was ready. Like she was ready to crack this ship in half 80 feet down. And you're like, maybe not. And she's like, fine. And decides not to kill you all. At just that moment. All right. All right, excellent. Then after Yara is going to be Jarlaxle, and there's a little, like, again, a little crackle over the loud speakers, right? It's like,
We could do this all day, but if you just settle in, we'll be there shortly.
and there's like a on either side of you as metal panels peel back, and now you can see out through skylights on either side of the submarine, and you're kind of like looking out and like over, so you're not really looking forward, but you're looking up and out, and you can see that you're about 120, now sinking to about 150 feet below the surface. Like there's still light coming through the water, but it's getting fainter.
Amelie just yells back, "It's cute. You think this could take all day?"
It's a rather
It's a rather quick vessel. I'm quite proud of it. I do believe you'll be comfortable.
I guess that's all he really does. Like, he's not going to... No, actually, I'm sorry. No, it's not all he does. But he's like,
But I can't take chances.
and then you hear like a as gas begins to fill the room that you're in, and I would like you to all roll Constitution.
Is this versus poison?
This is versus
Yeah,
poison,
I think I have
yes.
a thing. I think I
I'm
have
immune.
a paladin thing.
Perfect. A paladin thing.
Yeah, I didn't think of it earlier.
Oh, no,
I totally
right.
forgot I was also a paladin.
So paladins are immune to disease.
At a certain level, right? Or are they at that?
Yes.
yeah,
at
but not an
second level.
immunity. It's no, it's like earlier before you get immunity. That's like way
Right.
higher.
Yeah.
You get, I think you just get like an advantage or something.
So everyone roll, and it's going to be DC 16.
I'm immune to poison.
Nice.
I am not. Oof.
Oh,
Wait, I'm next to Amity. I can't roll on one.
Right.
Yeah,
That does help.
no ones.
That does help.
Hey, I met the DC.
No, I'm
Nice.
totally imagining it. I'm making this thing up. So
Oh,
what is
bummer.
it? Constitution save?
Yep. DC 16.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of my
Wiped
luck
out the party
points.
with
All
your
right.
stupid poison. Good job.
It's Jarlaxle. I mean, he's going to have
You also have
redundancies.
bardic
I
inspiration.
also have Bardic, which
Right.
I'm going to use.
Right.
Which brings me to a 19.
Oh, nice. Okay, so who failed? Hands up. Ashwin and Doro are the only ones who failed. So this gas enters the chamber. You all cough, and there's like a thump thump as Doro and Ashwin just kind of collapse on top of each other. What are the rest of you doing?
Panicking.
It's fair.
So
It's very fair.
So
Yara, get the hat jumper.
yes. Aren't we underneath water?
Yeah.
No,
About
the
200.
hatch, the other hatch.
The secret
hatch.
hatch.
Oh,
you were-
the secret hatch. Yeah, with her still 21 strength because she hasn't had a chance to do anything.
Never
about
gave Mags the belt.
Right.
that.
I would like you, yeah, as you like dig your fingers underneath your solid iron. Yeah, I would like you to roll.
Oh,
I would like you to roll strength.
beautiful. So it's just gonna be, bam. That's a 12.
Okay, so yeah, you were able to get your fingers in there, and you're able to like get in position, but not lift it on this round. You're gonna have to try
You
again
know what?
next
You know
round.
what I did? I went the wrong way. It's a righty tighty, and I went right to do it. So
Right, exactly. Yeah, you're just
Or
like
I can- you
you're
know
just
what?
tightening it more and
Actually-
more.
Actually, can I throw in another luck point there?
What?
have a-
Yes. So how
So
would
Tyler,
that?
you can re-roll that.
Yes. Wait. Does that take an action from you?
No.
no.
Okay, then yeah.
So
you can.
how does a 14 sound?
Still, unfortunately, doesn't quite open. So
what
you
is
are.
that?
You're just like tightening it the wrong way. Like, oh, wait, whoops. And you start to undo it, but it's going to take another roll.
All right.
All right.
Is that
So
everything?
it's that.
I don't know. I don't know what
That was
else.
just Yara's held action, right?
Yeah,
Right.
that's my held action.
Right. Okay.
So, Amity is gonna. Oh fuck. I'm gonna put 5 lay on hands points into Ashrin to wake her up.
Okay. Excellent.
Because
Is it
Ashrin.
a poison that's like consistent, or is it
Yeah.
like?
It'll keep like every round you're going
That's
to have
why
to
I
roll
had to
while you're
use
in here.
5. 'cause
Right.
5 and
Oh no, yeah, I was just asking.
Yeah.
So to wake Ashrin up is that's my action.
Done.
And then I'm going over to the hatch, and yeah, I guess I'm just sort of. I'm gonna cast. Hold on, let me just check on the. I'm gonna cast Divine Smite on myself as a bonus action, so I now
Alright.
have Divine Favor up at
Right.
Divine Smite.
You're just
Got my
vibrating
glowing
with
bow,
divine energy.
and I
Yeah.
am just ready to shoot this guy when he stops hiding behind doors all the time.
This motherfucker dies today. Yeah. All right. Fair. You are fully juiced, ready to go. And then
Head
after,
glowing,
right.
twitching.
Right. And then, so after you is going to be Ashrin as you
wow,
pop back
okay.
awake. Yeah.
Can I assist with the hatch opening thing?
Sure. You also have to roll Constitution again. You guys have to roll each round, so it's going to be interesting. It'd be great if you like, and pass right back out.
11?
Oh no! Yeah, so she wakes you up and you just and then thump, just
Sorry, Abby.
Oh, what happened? I fainted. Oh, and I feel like
And that doesn't do any damage, right?
no, it doesn't do any damage, it just knocks you out. Oh, that's great.
Astrid was so excited. And then-
I was excited too. I was like, no, it's not going to work. All right. After you is going to be Doug. So Doro.
Who is unconscious.
Right. Who
who's
needs to roll
unconscious.
again. So go ahead and roll another and see if you wake up as Ashwin collapses on top of you.
I mean, do I have to wake up?
No,
Do
you
I-
can
am I
choose to
having
sleep.
to make myself wake up. Is that a thing that automatically happens against poison saves and stuff, or is
Well,
this
I
like-
mean, I'm because you guys are in such a tight area, right? I would say that you're being jostled, so it's possible that you got knocked awake.
okay, so I should still roll it.
Yeah.
I was gonna role play it like I haven't slept in
Right.
10 years or
Right.
something because I've been running from things trying to eat me
Right.
and stuff.
You're just
so-
out cold, having the
yeah,
most
I'm like, oh
pleasant
my god,
dream.
sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be out cold, you can be out cold.
No, well, he's saying it's small. It is a sub. I guess people would be kicking me. You're not really paying attention to me, so I'm probably like
It's
that
tough.
thing on the floor you trip over. So.
Yeah.
This thing. Oh my god!
Yeah?
Wow. I got a. Did I do that right? I
Yeah,
did.
16.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. So as Ashrin collapses right next to you or
Welcome
on
to the
top of
demigod,
you,
where whatever you want to do succeeds
Yep.
all the time.
you pop
You
awake.
should try it sometime.
I wish.
So, Doro, you just pop awake. Big cough.
But there's still gas in the room. Is
Oh
it
yeah,
still
there's
pumping
definitely
again?
still gas in the
So I
room.
still have to make another save.
Well, you just made it, so you made a save this round. I'm only going to make you make one save per round. So this round you made a save.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have one round to act.
Well, I'm trying to get at. I don't- We're trapped in this room and he's pumping gas into it. What am I
Yes.
supposed to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I look for a way out.
Well, you can see the hatch just like everyone else is. So you saw the
they're
energy go into that hatch.
more than two people are trying to lift. So
Correct.
probably
Well,
Well,
not that.
I'm not touching it. I'm just standing there with my.
It's
gun.
just Yara.
It's just
just
Yara
Yara.
trying to open it.
Is
Yeah.
there another door somewhere?
So there's also a door 10 feet behind you into some other room.
Is it like a hatch, like the one we're trying to get open, or is it
It's like a
just door
hatch.
door?
So the hatch on the floor was hidden actually. So there's no like big huge round handle. They just got their fingers dug in there trying to get that thing open. The doors to the front and back had a big huge hatch and a large steel door.
Well, everyone's trying to open this hatch, so I guess I'll just help them. Or
Okay.
try to help them.
I
Like
would-
in a, oh God, get us out of here! He's gassing us.
I would like you
And
to
if
roll
you want to help,
strength.
just take the aid another action, and then
Yeah.
that way Yara
Yeah.
gets advantage.
Yep.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I aid another action.
All right, then on Yara's turn, she will roll with advantage to open up that hatch. Is there any other things you want to do, Doro?
I'm playing to myself quietly.
Right. Always a bonus action. Okay. Then after Doro, it's going to be Diamond.
Hi. I will roll to see if I stay awake, I suppose.
Well, that helps. Yep. Let's begin there. So, well, woozy demigods.
No, just squeaking under.
So as you pull up and you set up to help Yara, there's just a flump as Diamond collapses next to you.
Terrifying.
Maybe we should just take a nap, guys. Jesus Christ! Like,
I already slept 4 hours. I'm fine.
I
Alright.
do want a nap, but I also really want to kill this guy. So,
Yeah, I can understand that.
you
Then
know, it's like kill him and then take a nap.
well, we'll
That's the
take a
way.
nap and Batman can kill the guy then.
as Diamond collapses next to you, then Yara, it's back to the top of the round, and it is your turn.
All right. So
I
I'm
first
gonna
need
roll.
you to. Yep. I first need you to roll.
I'm immune to poison.
All right. So you're fine. So you're just like pushing people aside.
So that's gonna be a 21.
Yeah. And you pull that hatch wide open. So you pull it open and looking down. Now you are staring down into a compartment, right? And it's just filled with like if there was like a little bulbous area underneath the submarine, about 10 feet wide on all ends. And Jarlaxle is looking up at you, and right next to him is Magnuson, kind of slumped in a chair. He's got a gun on him. He looks up. And he leans over and flips a switch, and the gas is sucked out of the room. There's like a and the gas clears, and he just crosses his arms and looks up. He's like, fine. Let's talk.
No, we're done talking.
Oh, what happened?
And-
Your traps are killing us too fast?
And she's
Just
going
don't.
to transform herself into a panther.
Okay.
And you're going to see this panther's hackles are just raised.
Right.
And she's also giving Amity a chance to use her bow.
Okay. Amity, you were holding an action. Do you want to fire right away?
I would super love to. I would actually love to so much. I can't even tell
Aim
you.
for the throat.
So here's my question.
Yes.
Is Yara in melee right now? How far away from him are you?
So about 10 feet, but they can
Okay, so
drop
not
down on
quite.
him. You know, I'm assuming.
But it doesn't count as melee for sneak attack.
Right.
No. Sorry.
And Mags doesn't count because Mags is unconscious, right?
Right.
Okay, just checking.
What's
Fire
Yara's
away.
weapon?
My weapon?
Yeah, aren't you using a staff?
That's a 22 to hit.
She has a couple different weapons.
A 22, not like it doesn't have a 10-foot reach there, Doug. That is a 22 to hit. So you fire your arrow, and with preternatural speed, your axle shifts out of the way, and the arrow just sinks into the
Okay, luck
seat next
point.
to him. Okay.
Just
Let's
do it
just
again.
ignore him and take his sub. Just ignore him. Don't give him any attention. You know, whatever.
He's very dangerous. I would not
Okay,
do
so
that.
this is a 25 to hit?
A 25. Wait a minute. Let me just double check because I'm not. Yeah, a 25 does. So it just catches him.
Oh my god, 25 AC.
Dude, Doro,
I leave the room.
You have
This
no
is what I'm
idea.
talking about. Just ignore
He's
him.
so fast.
We just fought a Tarask, okay? And his AC was like 35. So
Oh my
this is
god.
easy.
Okay, so that's 27 points of damage on the bow.
Yeah.
My divine favor is 3 more, so that's 30 points of damage. And then there's thunderous smash. Which is another 8, so that's 38 total.
I would like you to describe what happens.
It just is pretty much the second that, like, he's like, let's talk about this. And he just goes, ah! Just launches it right into his chest.
Yep. So it sinks deep into his left shoulder, and there's like a grimace and a anger that flashes across his eyes. So the facade is dropped. Like you are now facing a very pissed off Jar Laxel, and he seems hurt, but he's not stopped.
Oh, also, I fully heal up. Unless
Smart.
he had less than 25 hit points.
No, he did none have less than 25 hit points.
Yeah.
So you completely heal, and then describe what that looks like.
It's like as the arrow hits him, straight back from the arrow connecting it to me,
Yeah.
just kind of sucks back for like just as a kind of a real like just in a sharp motion, like a kind of a yoink.
Nice.
It's like, no, mine. My life force, thanks.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, you fully heal up as that energy flows back into you. And then after you, I assume that's everything you can do?
Well, that was my held action.
I guess
from
that was
last
your held
round.
action. Yeah.
So, I have 2 more attacks.
Go.
It's now my turn.
Yeah. Excellent.
I'm gonna shoot him some more.
You just gonna empty arrows into him, basically. Just
Yeah, I
pin
don't get
cushion
all
him.
the extra damage.
Sure.
I wish I cast flame arrows on your quiver. So you would have another 2d8 fire.
Fires
It's a
on a
27
submarine.
to hit?
Again, fires on a submarine.
Okay.
Not great. Not great. All of your instincts on board subs have not been fantastic.
Yeah, it's been bad so far. So
It's like we haven't been in them or ever heard of one.
It's like, how about fire? No. How about a sonic blast? Oh no, not good.
that's another 27 damage.
Wait, did you roll to hit? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a 27 to hit.
That definitely hit. Okay, so you just put 2 arrows directly into his shoulder. That's a 56 points of damage total, I think.
It was 38 plus 27.
Okay, it's 66.
So that's 66.
66. All right,
I
excellent.
know I have my bonus action attack again.
Roll to hit.
So that's low. So I'm gonna use my
Come on, you wanna call it?
4th luck point. So I'm gonna roll that again. So that's another 25.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah, fine.
And that's a 23 damage, so that is 89.
89 points of damage. All right, so your
This
3
was gonna go
arrows.
originally.
I said I was gonna murder this guy?
Yeah. So your 3
About that
arrows sink into him, and he just cries out, clutches his chest, and the entire area beneath you vanishes in total darkness.
Oh, that's interesting. Because I've been waiting for this. I can see in total darkness.
Excellent. Magical darkness?
The rest of us
Yep.
can't.
Yeah, it's a warlock
Excellent.
thing.
Good for you.
Excellent. All right. Then, Amity, after that deadly fucking barrage, it is Ashrin's turn.
Was not expecting that.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting to actually hurt Jarlaxle, but you were
What
not
if you-
cheating, huh?
What if Ashwin casted heat metal
mean-
on the arrows?
He's confined in an area, right? You know what I mean? So he's stuck there, right?
Well, I
so
was
what
And
else
yeah,
would
if
it
ever
do?
there was a chance to kill
Yeah.
Jarlaxle, now
Yeah.
would be the
Fish in
time.
a
Huh?
barrel
Yeah.
territory here.
I was gonna cast heat metal on his amulet. That was my plan.
Sure.
Well, just to fuck with
Now
him.
we can't see.
Okay, I have never cast the spell magic before. How does it work?
Good question. It's a very good question.
It's a 3rd level spell, so if the spell that you're dispelling is 3rd level or lower, it automatically works. If it's
Right.
4th level or above, you roll and you
Which
have
darkness
to...
would be. So describe how this works. How would Ashrin dispel darkness?
I think what would manifest is all of the connections between people and between objects, and those would shine brightly enough that it would push back the darkness into the little cracks and crevices of the room.
That is exactly what happens. These shining strands of energy just appear between all of you. And for a moment, you all are buoyed by it. By seeing these connections between you all, you feel it more. It's reinforced. The bonds that you guys have formed in the short period of time that you've been trying to survive the Union, and the even shorter period of time that you've known Doro, those bonds are there and they're real and they're manifest, and you all are kind of buoyed by that. And then a second after that, it sends the darkness to the corners, just like you described, and you're looking down at a annoyed and heavily bleeding Jarlaxle, who still has a gun out, by the way.
So can you describe what the state of Magnuson is right now?
Just out cold, just kind of like slumped into a side. Like if there's one main chair, there's 2 chairs kind of off to the side, and Magnuson is just slumped in that chair out cold.
Is Jarlaxle pointing a gun at him or anything?
Jarlaxle kind of has a gun, like halfway at him, halfway, like he's not quite sure what he wants to shoot, basically.
Okay. Now I want to cast as a bonus action Healing Word on Magnuson.
Okay, excellent. So Healing Word would heal his hit points.
Let's see.
It wouldn't make him conscious.
Right.
No, just hit points.
Okay, so there is a point like deep in his neck where it's like all black around it, where he's clearly been stabbed with something, and there's like little black tendrils off into his flesh, and you see that kind of like heal over and go from like a deep purple to a pale yellow, but there's still some sort of poison inside him. He's not conscious, but you did heal some damage.
Okay.
All right. And then after Ashrin, I believe it's going to be Doro, correct?
Yes.
Hey, twice in a row. All right. What you got?
You have it written down, don't you?
I mean, I kind of do.
You keep looking down here. You're like, oh.
Well, because like I have it, because it didn't really order how I want it to. So you're actually Magnuson in this order. So I'm just having to like continuously replace Magnuson with you every time I look at it, and I'm barely doing it right. But twice in a row, so I'll take it.
All right. How far away is The drow.
He's like directly below you. So you're all looking through a hatch, and 10 feet down in a small room, trapped, like a rat, is Jar Laxel directly beneath you.
Should just fill the room with water. Something really shitty.
Okay, again, you're all on the boat.
I know.
So I'm not saying that I'm not saying these things wouldn't work. I'm just saying they would work.
I just
So
instantly
maybe-
keep picturing all these scenes from movies when people are like trapped beneath bars as water's rising. It's like, oh, but I'm sexy.
Really? I mean, yeah, I guess that would be fair. Yeah. That was like half the
too hot to
dialogue in
die.
Titanic,
I'm
right?
too hot to die.
I'm too hot to die.
Can I still see
This
the...
door's not big enough.
Look, I'm using your words, okay? Can I still see the skylights in the submarine?
Yeah, absolutely. Directly above you. So, I mean, it's like we're about 300 feet down now. It's getting darker, but yeah, you can still see the surface above.
I shouldn't do that. This isn't my show. Don't do that. I'll wait up here and hold action.
Okay. That's it? You don't want to do anything else?
No, we'll let them do stuff.
No, wait. What would Doro do? What are you not doing that you think
I
Doro
want
would
to
do?
try and jump down there and teleport us both outside the submarine.
I think that's what, you want to, I think that's what Doro would do, so do it.
Yeah,
I'm
that
fine with
Doro, not this one though.
Okay, what would this Doro do?
This one's gonna hold action and stay with the group and kill this thing as a group.
Okay, excellent. I like it. All right, so Doro's going to hold action. So then after Doro, it would be Diamond, who needs to roll to have consciousness, first of all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized I never rolled, but
Oh, to stay conscious?
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
we're going to give you that one. We're going to give you that one.
Yeah, you're awake. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But I will roll to wake me up.
Oh wait, no, because wait, as soon as you open the hatch, Jiraxel turned off the gas. So Diamond
we
just has to
turned it
wake
off.
up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled a 13 to try and wake up, so I don't think that quite
You
gets me there.
don't. How does Diamond snore? Describe Diamond's snoring.
It's absolutely just like the long breath, just like, and then it comes out just like, just like weird noises. It is an absolute it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, that's a nightmare right there.
Just little legs, a twitching.
Yeah,
the
it's like watching
tail
a dog
just-
have like a dream where like they're running or whatever, just like. Everyone has
just
a brief moment
scratching
where they're
along
like,
the side of the ship.
And yeah, there's like a brief moment where everyone's like, oh wow, yeah, Diamond has a lot of really sharp teeth, huh?
Right, the lips are curled back, the eyes just
Yeah.
open and wild. Jesus Christ.
Raccoon.
This is why we always get 2 rooms at the end.
One for Diamond, one for everyone else.
All right, then after Diamond, it would be back to the top of the round. So Yara,
free action, kick Diamond
Oh.
awake.
we can't hear you, Yara.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yara would like to pounce on the drow, and I want to bite his hand with the gun in it.
Okay, so you're gonna jump down. Oh, that's right, because you're a panther, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I mean, it wasn't outside of the realm of imagination to just see Yara do that herself, but this does make more sense as a panther. So you leap down. I would like
I
you
need
to
make
roll to
a-
hit.
Well, I need you to make a strength saving throw as I'm pouncing
You
as
have
a
to.
panther.
Oh, so you're gonna grapple. Okay, excellent.
No. I am trying to knock you prone.
Gotcha. Well, then you have to hit him first.
Panthers have an
It's an ability.
have a
Right, but
pounce
don't.
attack.
But
It's a
they
thing.
still have to
Nope.
hit,
No.
right? Oh shit. Okay, hang on. I have to roll strength, or can I roll
No,
athletics?
it's strength. It's a strength
right.
saving throw.
All right, hang on. 1 second.
It's still Jiraxel, so.
Oops, wait, that is a 10. Sorry. 1 sec.
You fail.
Hang
You
on.
still fail.
So that's going to be a 7 plus 10. That's only going to be a 10.
So the DC was 12, so he's automatically knocked prone.
Okay.
And now I actually get advantage on a bite attack against him.
Nice. All right, roll to hit.
Holy shit, are we gonna kill Jirax?
Oh, but I think so. I think
my
maybe.
God.
I think you might. So that is a
Oh.
natural 20.
I know. I didn't. I didn't think I
So
was
you
gonna
do
hit,
full
so-
damage plus your bonus, and then again roll damage plus your bonus.
Hold on, I need to look up what the damage of the panther is.
What,
Oh,
but
doesn't
biting
he get a-
saber-tooth tiger? There's no sneak attack.
Well,
Who's-
remember you still have the belt, even though it's like melded with your form. It's
Oh, that's
magic,
right. So I get, so it's a 1d6 plus 5.
so that's
right?
11, first of all,
So
and then
another,
yeah,
and then another 1d6.
yeah, plus 5, so plus
So
another
thir-
7, so 18 points of damage total, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you just like pounce and just bite into his arm, right? And he yells and he's pissed. He's just like staring you into the eye as you're biting down into his arm. So you're just like inches
panther
from
has
each other, just
dead
staring
eyes.
right into each other. His whole hand goes forward and the submarine lurches down, so almost like pointed down at a 45-degree angle as you're now speeding downwards. Everyone else, I need to make a dexterity save as it lurches forward. So Yara and you are kind of on the ground. Yara and Drax are on the ground, but the rest of you need to roll a dex save.
Well, I'm unconscious, so I think I fail automatically.
You just slide
I just slide.
forward and just kind of just very, very peacefully slide into that storage room.
But
and then
does
just
it
like
wake-
stop.
Does it wake her up? Against the wall.
No, it doesn't hit the wall. It just kind of slides forward and just kind of like comes to rest against a bag of rice, like really, just kind of shifts
Wrapped
a little
arms
bit.
around the back. Against a pillow.
That's amazing.
That's exactly what happened. What did everyone else get for their saving throws? It's just a DC
I got
14.
a 19.
Done. You're fine. Doro's fine. Come on, Ashrin.
I got a 12.
Oh, okay. So no.
You can
So-
spend bardic inspiration on yourself, though,
No,
right?
I want to. Yeah. Well, that
If you-
costs the action, but I can do pull of fate instead.
There we go.
Only if you want to.
Yeah. Alright, so 16.
Yeah. So you were like they both grabbed a pipe. So Amity and Doro grabbed a pipe on either side of you. You lurch forward, but you're able to kind of swing yourself around and not crash face forward into the wall. So yeah, excellent. Well done. So after Yara then, unless Yara, do you have any more actions?
Nope.
All right. So Yara is in the capsule, wrestling with Draxel, whole arm just in her mouth, right? And then after Yara, it's gonna be, Jesus Christ, it's gonna be
It's gonna be Jarrah,
yeah,
right?
it's gonna be Draxel. Okay. He tried to talk. You guys clearly didn't want to talk, so he's just, damn. He's just gonna put the gun like right
If
to
he's
your
gonna
head.
wait a... Yeah, it's
Ow,
guy's
I
put-
have the gun. Don't I have the gun in his mouth?
No, you-
In my mouth?
Interesting,
wanna-
Rom.
did you
He's
wanna
gonna
bite
need to
the
make
gun
me a
arm?
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I want to buy the gun.
All right, all right. So
He's
you
gonna have to
bought.
make me a wisdom saving throw first because Yara is
Yeah.
still under my sanctuary spell. He didn't even make an attack against her in the first
Okay,
place.
excellent. Let's do that first. Hang on. Let's do that first.
Yeah. If you need to know how that works,
That's going to be a 21. I'm assuming that's going to
Yeah,
make
that
it.
passes.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
that will succeed.
I did
so,
it. So Diamond actually, I did attack, so Sanctuary would have gone down.
Okay. So Draxel's going
what
to
did it
have
go
to
down?
take one of their
Oh, yeah,
actions in order to do this. But Draxel just looks at you with his whole arm inside the mouth, just cocks like a smile that's both like, I hate you, but I kind of respect you. Drops the gun into his other hand and then fires upwards.
Before he does that, because I was holding my action, can I now take my action now that he's acting?
Right. So he has dropped the gun from one hand into the next and he's getting ready to fire. What do you do?
So he's dropping the gun.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would say if you want to react and grab the gun midair, I'm gonna you have to roll a reflex save first.
Okay.
Thanks, save.
Yeah. Dex save, right? There are no reflex saves. Roll a dex save.
Doro teleporting.
Oh!
Luck point, luck
So
point, luck
close.
point, luck point. This is cool. I wanted to succeed. Take a
Okay,
luck point.
fair enough. Roll again.
Oh, okay. Wait, here, let me.
Plus, what'd you get?
So I got a 17.
Okay, I'm gonna have him roll his dex. One sec. I keep rolling a
His dex
10.
is
I'm
pretty
so
good.
sorry. I keep rolling a 10-sider. Wait,
Ooh.
wait.
You rolled
6
well.
plus 6 is 12. So you beat him. Yeah. So describe what you want to happen.
And knew he was gonna pull some shit, so I stood there and fucking watched him.
Yep.
'Cause I'm like, I know what you're doing. You don't fight people. You trick them and lie, and you're an elf. So I just
exactly what happens.
waited, and as soon as he played his little game, I was like, that's what I'm grabbing, and I teleported right there.
Yeah.
He's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I grab this gun.
You do.
And I go back upstairs with the rest of my group.
Right, so it's like,
And then-
vrump, grab the gun,
then-
vrump.
Then I hand this thing to Amity. Say, here.
Unloads it,
Kill him
pops the thing,
now!
hands it to Amity, right? Ching.
Now me and Yara's, dynamic duo name can be the baby and the gun.
Right, so Charlexel had planned for that gun to fall into his hand, and shit, and then quickly pulls out a dagger and lets it go, and the dagger flies up and out of the chamber and attacks Doro. So I'm gonna have.
Oh, he's got a flying dagger. Neat. Okay.
He's got a couple tricks. This is like trick 4.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sure he's loaded with magic items. I just didn't realize he had enough dagger that flies, which is cool, actually.
There's no way that's gonna hit. There's no way that an 11's gonna hit you, right?
No, even if it did, I would just use cunning action and disengage with the flying knife.
Yeah, so it comes like flying out, it just soars past you as you lean backwards, and then just does a like U-turn and comes diving back at you. So it's going to continue to engage you.
Perfect.
Let me see.
It'll never hit me.
I don't think is there anything else he can do? That's 1, 2.
I'll just keep cunning actioning it. No.
You just
no,
like keep teleporting
no,
from like space
no.
to space, so it just can't get you.
Yeah, this knife is like
Yeah.
following me around the submarine now as I'm teleporting away from
It's
it.
like Yondu's arrow,
Oh.
but it's like following you as you just teleport around.
Yeah, and I just keep going and going.
You know what?
There you go.
Oh, he's such a son of a bitch.
Does he have one more thing?
Yeah, so, I mean, the gig's up. He can't get around you. He can't flee. If you go any deeper, he's fully trapped. So Jaraxel whips out his other hand, and
For the
this
bends.
void comes out of a pocket that he slaps next to him, and a hole appears in the ship. Water
Oh, no.
rushes. No, that's not a portable hole. It creates an extra-dimensional space. So a hole appears in the side of the ship, and he gives you like a little thing, and he falls backwards into it, grabbing the edge as he does, and boom.
Where Yara would get an attack of opportunity.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely roll.
With
Wait,
advantage?
whoa.
or
Whoa. He's
Yeah.
pulling a portable hole into itself.
Yeah, well, no, he's falling
So
through the
he
portable
destroys
hole.
reality.
No, he's falling through the portable hole and then grabbing it as he's falling
Yeah,
through
And
it.
pulling it into the
No,
hole.
no, Dora, you can do
It just
that with a
closes it.
portable hole.
Yeah,
You can do that.
What you can't
It's-
do is put a portable hole into a bag of holding.
right. That's
Or vice
very
versa.
bad. Right. Those are very bad
Oh.
things. Yeah.
I
So
thought-
he's able to do
Okay.
this, but Yara is able to engage.
I got a 5, so a total of 7. No,
Okay,
9.
final luck point. This is my last one, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Roll again. Oh, I missed that
That's a
one.
1.
Oh. Oh, but you can't roll a 1, so you can re-roll that one.
You get to go again.
They keep rolling off the screen.
21.
21 is not going to hit him.
Oh, wait,
so
look, actually, I need to double check that. Double check that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's a 22.
still not going to hit him. So
Oh,
unfortunately,
25.
like you just kind of you yelp, I guess, a little bit as a panther, and just out of surprise, and Draxel just slides out of your grasp, falls into this hole. The hole closes behind him, and he's just gone as the ship continues to dive down.
Well, now what?
Amity runs to Diamond and is like shaking Diamond.
Fix the ship! Fix the ship!
Wake up.
Ashford is gonna run to
Uh,
Mags to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, you deal with bags. I got Diamond. 5.
Okay.
Lay on hands into Diamond. Get her up right away.
Mags wobbles a bit and kind of almost as if Mags is unbelievably drunk. So it's conscious for a
I mean, he's a
moment.
dwarf, so isn't that normal?
Right. Hey, Asher. And then
The most straight-laced person
leaned
in this
over
group.
out. It is weird. Magnuson hasn't gotten drunk in front of you. So this is odd. But he's clearly heavily drugged. Diamond,
But
you are
he's
shaken
not
awake.
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah, Diamond comes
No.
up like
Just
like
out.
what's starting.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, yes, what's going?
Submarine! Steer the submarine! Diamond, go
No.
figure out the submarine!
All right. No, where am I? Like
I
stumbled up a bit.
pushed her into the hole, basically.
Yeah, and she like stumbles over, like looks down, and just like, where did the elf man go? What?
Long story, go! We're gonna die.
All right. And she like hops down in there, looks around for a brief moment, like stutters over, like ends up near Ashrin and Magnuson, like looks over him and is like, oh, slaps a hand on Magnuson. It's just gonna hit him with lesser restoration. Then immediately just goes over to the controls, like looks at it for a brief moment, and she's like, let me see.
I would like to do something. So during all this chaos, she comes out of panther form because there's no need to be in panther form.
Fair.
I'd like to.
Little things a panther can do on a submarine. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to enhance ability on Diamond.
Okay.
And do the intelligence
Ooh,
one,
thank
which I think is. What's the intelligence one? It's not Alice Wisdom. It's not. You guys
Oh.
know what I'm talking about?
Something intellect.
Yes.
I don't know. We all know what I'm referring to.
Rabbit's
There's something
Cunning.
Fox is cutting.
Fox is
Fox
cunning.
cunning,
Right.
Which doesn't really make sense as a. Anyways. So whatever intelligence skill checks you gotta do is at advantage.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Feel
Okay.
focused.
So,
More clever.
all right, yeah. So yeah, like
Witty.
Diamond sort of just like it's just like to wake herself up further, like shakes her head, and then she like looks at this thing. What do I have to roll to figure out how to move a submarine?
All right. I would like you to let's just do either investigation, or straight intelligence, or
Okay.
Arcana.
or arcana. Yeah, that would actually work too. Absolutely. There's a lot of magic in this
Well,
shit.
they're all about the same.
Fair.
So I'll just do Arcana for the time being. Actually, no, Investigation's probably gonna have me more, so I have advantage on that, thankfully, because of enhance. Yeah, I have an advantage to do the enhance ability, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, advantage. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
And I'm almost out of spell slots.
Same. That's a 20 total.
Yeah. Okay. So in front of you, right, there's a big stick, and then there's pedals. There's 2-foot pedals, right? And so you figure out that the left pedal will lean the ship left, the right pedal will lean the ship right, up and down, push forward, down, pull back up, and then the stick also leans left to right. Okay? So yeah, you think you got this.
Yeah, so you guys like. Yeah, you guys watch this like Diamond's like doing all of this, and she's like, "Oh, I get this," and then immediately she's like, started like,
Right. Yeah. Like, I've got this. And
Like,
the
I
ship
got
then immediately dives forward, like, oh, wait, okay, now I've got this. Reverse controller. Okay, yes. And the ship kind of pulls up
inverted controls.
and it levels off.
Inverted
Right?
control.
Yeah, it's got inverted controls on. Like, oh, fuck this. So it just kind of levels
Of
off.
course, Charlax would have inverted control.
Yeah, of course he would. Absolutely would. Right?
It's not even because it's his preferred thing. He did it solely just to fuck with anybody else who tries to drive.
It gives you that one extra round where you're just like fucking with them. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
So the submarine levels off, right? And you're all just kind of like, you can stand comfortably for the first time in a while, and you're about 1,000 feet down. It's kind of dark, like there's just a little bit of rays of light peeking through to you. And as you level off, you hear an engine whir up and lights appear all along the edge of the submarine. And you're looking directly into the broken head of the Honorable Knight.
Oh, Diamond like looks at sees that and then like smiles and it's like, oh, an old friend.
That's the thing he was looking for?
Yes.
One of them.
Yeah.
This one's very broken though. It died a very
Oh.
good death against the Tarask.
Yeah, I'm still not good. The thing is, like, he pissed me off, so I didn't really want to give him what he wanted, just like on principle. But I'm not sure we could have, even if we wanted to.
Even if we could, we shouldn't.
Well, no, no, for sure. But I'm
Ashrin is
saying, like,
gonna
put that
set,
to his side. I don't think we could have.
Ashrin is gonna set Mags down and like, okay, you're safe over here now. And
Sleep it off.
yeah. Reach
I'm
out
gonna
and
save
try to
everyone.
find-
Clunk.
Try to find the lady that she was attached to earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I would like you to roll divinity.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So there's in front of you, so it's like this murky water all around you, this murky dark water that's just being illuminated about 60 feet out before it falls into darkness again. And these strands of energy just seep out from you, run along the edge of the ship, find their way out into the ocean, and then you can see this whole forest of these tall strands of kelp just light up all around you, and these little vine-like tendrils, and they, and just kind of just leaning out from one to the next as they come into contact with each other. Then that one lights up and the next one lights up until the whole ocean all around you for several hundred feet is just awash with this green and yellow glow from all of these strands of kelp. And you can see the other statues, some of them very broken, other, others in there's like half of the honorable knight that's up from the seabed afloor and you saw the top of its head. But in the back of it is this like leaning broken statue of a woman missing like the whole right shoulder and arm, and half of her face is cracked off, but the rest of her is there. And you just, all these strands reach out and touch her, and you see her glow with divine energy.
Do I think I can merge with her again?
You think you could.
I look to Doro and, can you get me out there?
We can't hear you.
In the water?
Yeah, just right next to her. I need to touch
I'd look at the others like, you approve of this.
We are very deep.
I don't.
We are very, very deep. If you go out there, I don't think that would
Yeah.
be very far down,
I have a
especially underwater.
Yes.
There's this thing called water
Oh, no,
pressure.
Amity has a question.
Yes.
So, I mean, look, if this is really important to you, Ash, like, sure, but why? Why are we trying to reconnect with these statues? Why don't we just move on? I mean, we have the book. We don't even need to go back to the surface. We could jump from here into the book. I mean, we can leave. We don't need to fuck around with this stuff anymore. I mean, it was fun to stay in town for an extra day, but clearly that backfired because we ended up fighting people anyway. So why? I feel like, okay, what I feel like is that there's this whole city, while beautiful and very interesting, it seems to be made almost entirely of different independent wasps' nests that we keep kicking. And I just want to know, why are we still kicking?
I want to try to take her with me.
Into the book?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was her for a while. And the strand between her and the lady like glows and like vibrates. I think I can take her with us.
Okay. I have some logistics questions. So let's say Doro bamps you out there, right? You get into the lady. We pilot this doohickey up to the surface of the water, and then, on a bit of dry land, we open up the book. We decide where we're gonna go, and you use a 30-foot hand to touch the page we're going to, and hope you end up in the same place as the rest of us?
No, she was someone, Amity. I saw all of the places that she lived, that she visited, that she was connected to. She was alive. I saw her life because I was her. And I think I can bring that with me.
So the statue, you want the core of what makes the lady the lady.
Yes.
Okay. And again, if this matters to you, the logic of it doesn't matter if it matters to you, but...
That O was me as Tyler, not Yara, by the way. Sorry. Anyways.
But why?
Because there's love there.
All right.
Because she feels like my sister, okay?
All right. Let's do
And
the
I
dumb
miss
thing.
her.
Wait, hold up. Before we go out there, Diamond just like, holds
you
a
don't
hand
need to
up,
come with me.
wiggles. Oh no, let's just see if we can get her from here. And Diamond just like wiggles a hand at you, like, take my raccoony hand.
Cool.
So are you gonna bridge with her?
Yeah.
Okay, and what are you trying to add?
I guess I'm just trying to add to Ashrin to beef her up to make it so that maybe she doesn't actually have to go out in the water to reach out to the lady.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I would also like
find
to jump
what
in
she's
on this
looking for.
bridge.
All right.
I think
Let's all bridge
Is
together.
everyone- is
No,
everyone
Lindsay,
gonna
don't
bridge?
again? But I think I specifically could help with this bridge because what you're doing is you're moving a consciousness from one place to another.
Sure.
Yeah,
what-
absolutely. Distributing it.
What Ashrin
Or
is doing
redistributing
is
it.
trying to do her 6th level bardic thing, which is Mantle of Whispers,
Sure.
which is taking another person's persona after they have died
Got you.
into her so she can become them.
Okay. Then I would say that you all have time. There's no pressure. You all have bridged at this point. So as Ashrin is, have you bridged?
Ashrin has bridge with Doro.
I thought so, yeah. So as Ashrin's just kind of focused and you all can feel that she's struggling and you all, one by one, these hands go in as little pinpoints of energy embolden and strengthen this connection that you're forming, Ashrin. And you're suddenly no longer in the submarine and you're standing looking out over these vast deserts. And you realize that you're on this incredibly tall wall, maybe 80 feet in the air. And as you turn back, you look upon this incredibly lush ecosystem that's been created behind these walls where this river has been tamed and water has been shifted. And there's this golden city that just sprawls behind you. And you know, without ever being there, without ever having have experienced it, that this is the first city of Bessa that you're looking out over. And as you look down, you see this woman, this carrying a large clay pot under one arm, and she has a child running around with her, and she's laughing and talking with some of the shopkeepers and just people passing by. And she stops and she looks up at you and she smiles and she nods. And in that moment, you're pulled out from where you are, and your hands that were in front of you are now holding this earthen clay pot as water sloshes back and forth inside it. And you know that she's there with you. And we're going to
I want to
hold.
hold it to my chest,
Yeah.
and Ashrin begins to cry.
All right. Excellent. So the camera kind of pulls back as this submarine with these lights glowing all around it is just slowly sliding in between these broken statues. There's a glow forming brighter and brighter above you as this temple of light begins to sink into the water.
Oh no.
And another glow from underneath you as a portal is beginning to open. And we're going to hold right there. Thank you all for joining us this week for God's Fall Escape the Union. Doro, we would love to have you back again. Are you happy to come back one more time?
Yeah, I'll come back.
All right, excellent. And I just saw that Chris apparently
You're
just
not
woke
allowed.
up.
You can never escape us.
So sorry that we missed you this time, Chris. I'll get in touch with you and we'll figure something out to get
We
you back.
saved you.
Yeah, you are not dead, so that's
You
good.
are not dead.
I nearly got you killed, but I would have figured out a way to bring you back.
Yeah.
I was chatting.
We
with you
have
earlier.
wish coins. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, then let's start with Amity and say who we are and who we're playing.
Hi, I'm Orla. I play Amity.
Good start. Yeah,
Yeah, who am I? It's been a long year. It's been a long year.
it's fair.
You
I
know,
played the,
This month has
the
been the
demigod.
longest year.
I
Speaking
played the
of
demigod of
years,
Overkill.
speaking of, it's a shame that this is the last episode of Escape the Union for this year.
For this year, correct. Right.
The pause
It-
needed to be longer there.
It is
Oh,
kind
I
of.
did.
It would be kind of a
For the
nice
past 3
place,
weeks.
like a nice, pleasant place. But I got to get you home. I can't just leave you. You'll be pissed.
I tried.
Live in Waterdeep now.
Right.
Rob, I was working on that for 3 weeks and I bitched it. I'll be
It's
honest.
no. It was fine. It was good. All right, and then we're gonna jump over to Ashford.
I'm gonna extend it in post.
That's right.
True.
Yeah. Not with video sound. It's hard.
Fix anything in post. That's
It's
what I'm
hard.
sold
Yeah,
with video
exactly.
Hi, I'm Mary. I play Ashran, the demigod of the spell knock.
It was very effective this week.
post. It was super nice.
I love utility spells when they actually come in handy. Like you've been hanging on to that feather fall and you all just got blown off a mountain. You're like, yes, we are all saved.
I was considering getting rid of it at the last thing. I was like, no, it'll be fine. I've cast it 4 times.
It
since
was a
then.
good thing to hang on to. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. And then Doro, special guest Doro.
My name is Doug, and I play Doro Knot, the god of Grand Theft Gun.
I do love that. I love it was just like falling in slow motion. You're just like, not today, fucker. You just popped and grabbed it. That's the best. Down to Yara.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I play Yara, the demigod of biting.
Yes.
Big cats.
And last but
Demigod
not
of big
least,
cats, I like
yeah,
that.
the demigod of big cats who bite. Yeah. And then last but not least, Diamond.
Hi, I'm James, and I play Diamond, the demigod of poison's bad. Go away. We don't like that here.
Yeah, you did spend a good deal of that last part just out cold. Sorry about that.
The demigod of submarines.
It happens.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
you're the demigod of submarines.
Also, yeah, you do have a submarine now. Like you know how to like it's not that complicated. So you know what I mean? Like Drax
I
is
don't
no
know how long
engineer.
Rob's gonna let me have it.
Well,
but
I mean,
boy,
look,
do I have it.
I mean, you have it. I mean, look, like Draxel's not an engineer. Like he's smart, but he's not engineer smart. So he definitely had to make that so that he could drive it, right? Like on his own. Like it's my personal submarine. Like it's my Lamborghini submarine. So like, there's no reason why you can't just drive this thing. Like you've already figured it out, and it's magical, so you're fine. You know?
So, like, Jor Axel as canon has a submarine.
He has a
right?
fucking
Like, that's-
submarine.
right. So
I didn't make
you-
up any of this.
You have stolen something from a famous character that's part of his character.
Yeah,
now, at
yeah.
this point.
You stole his sub.
Either you need to sell it or destroy it because he's coming back for it.
I mean, look,
You go with this portal. What is he gonna
it's
do?
mine now.
She can make things into trash.
Also, but I mean, I don't care. I think we could
So here's
objectively
the
take
thing:
him.
my
I
6th
think
level
we could too.
spell, my 6th level god ability. I think I could basically disassemble and reassemble this now.
You can make it into your own
No.
submarine, like
Wait.
in the Lego movie. You can just like make it into like a
Yeah.
double deck bunk bed. All right, excellent.
God.
Well, then I have been Aram. Thank you all for joining us for this week's episode, and we will see you all again soon. Have a good one.
Bye.